Welcome to question 13 from the 2020 TMUA paper 1. The question asks us to find the coefficient of x squared times y to the 4 in the expansion of 1 plus x plus y squared all raised to the power of 7. We are given 6 options here. Pause the video, read through these options and have a go at answering this question for yourself. Okay, well, how can we expand out 1 plus x plus y squared all raised to the 7th power? Well, we can use the binomial formula, and obviously there's 3 things inside these brackets, so we're going to need to apply the binomial formula to 1 plus x and y squared, because we have 1 plus x plus y squared, and if we do that, then we get a sum of this form, which just follows directly from the binomial formula, and raising y squared to the n is the same as raising y to the 2n. And we want to find the coefficient of x squared y to the 4 in this sum. So we can see that we'll only get terms with a y to the 4 in when n is equal to 2. So when n is equal to 2, the coefficient of y to the 4 is 7 choose 2, 1 plus x raised to the power of 5. So let's firstly just find what the value of 7 choose 2 is. Well, by definition, it's 7 factorial divided by 5 factorial times 2 factorial. Now, 2 factorial is just 2, and 7 factorial divided by 5 factorial is just 7 times 6. So 7 choose 2 is equal to this, and 6 times 7 is 42, which when we divide by 2, just leaves us with 21. So now let's look at the 1 plus x to the power of 5 term. And overall, what we want to find is the coefficient of x squared y to the 4. So we're going to need to expand out this term and then just isolate the x squared term. So let's again use the binomial formula in order to expand 1 plus x raised to the 5th power. And that looks like this. Again, where this is the choose function, 5 choose k. And we want to find the x squared term from this. So where will the x squared terms come from? Well, they'll come in when k is equal to 2. So we can see that when k equals 2, the coefficient will be 5 choose 2. And now we just need to evaluate 5 choose 2. So we can use the formula for the choose function. That's 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial times 2 factorial. And again, we can rewrite this as 4 times 5 divided by 2, which is just equal to 10. So therefore, we see that we have 21 lots of 1 plus x raised to the 5th power times by y to the 4, and that's where all of the y to the 4 terms come from in this sum. And then within that, we have 10 lots of x squared. So therefore, the coefficient of x squared y to the 4 is just going to be 21 times 10. And we can see that that's equal to 210, which is option F. So therefore, our answer to this question is option F.